Peter Wright, Snakebite, the man with the wild hairstyles, the flashy outfits, and one of the most explosive talents in darts history. He's been a world champion, a fan favorite, and a true showman of the sport. But lately, things haven't gone his way. The question on everyone's mind is, can Peter Wright become world champion again? Today, we're diving into his journey, his struggles, and whether he has what it takes to reclaim the throne. At the end of the video, you know how he can be world champion again. Let's get into it. Let's start by rewinding to the moments that made Peter Wright a legend. In 2020, he defeated Michael van Gerwen in an epic final to claim his first world championship. It was a victory that cemented his place among the greats. 2 years later, he did it again, proving he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. With his unorthodox throwing style, incredible consistency, and ability to perform under pressure, Wright became a force to be reckoned with. But here's the thing about darts, it's a sport where fortunes can change in the blink of an eye. One moment you're on top of the world and the next you're struggling to find your rhythm. And that's exactly where Peter Wright finds himself right now.
He's missed the ball for it once, he took it out, remember, early in the competition. Wright wants double 12 for a 12 dart break. Yes, now things have got interesting here because Peter Wright has taken the third set.
Over the past couple of years, Wright's form has dipped. He's struggled to maintain the consistency that once made him unstoppable. Whether it's missed doubles, uncharacteristic mistakes, or just bad luck, Snakebite hasn't been his usual self. And in a sport as competitive as darts, even the smallest slump can cost you dearly. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this just a rough patch, or is it the beginning of the end for Peter Wright? Let's break it down. First, let's look at the numbers. Wright's average scores have dropped and his checkout percentages aren't what they used to be. But it's not just about stats, it's about the mental game. Darts is as much about confidence as it is about skill, and right now, Wright seems to be battling self-doubt. In recent interviews, Wright has been open about his struggles. He's talked about experimenting with new darts, changing his grip, and even tweaking his stance, all in an effort to rediscover his magic. But as any darts player will tell you, overthinking can be your worst enemy.
Again, Dimitri played to come back as he did and force it to the last set. Well, another one of those. That leaves a bullseye. He'll go for this. Oh, yes, he will. Another 170. And Luke's just patted him on the knuckles to say, what a great checkout.
Now, let's talk about the comeback. If there's one thing we know about Peter Wright, it's that he's a fighter. He's been counted out before and he's always found a way to bounce back. And let's not forget, he's still one of the most talented players in the world. When he's on his game, there are few who can match him. So, what does Wright need to do to become world champion again? Here are 3 key factors. At his peak, Wright was a machine when it came to hitting treble 20s and finishing checkouts. He needs to get back to that level of consistency. That means hours of practice, refining his technique and trusting his natural ability.
Double 16, which he has done. One dart in hand for double 16. Oh, that is magnificent.
Darts is a mental battle as much as a physical one. Wright needs to rebuild his confidence and learn to thrive under pressure again. Whether it's through meditation, visualization, or working with a sports psychologist, the mental side of his game will be crucial. The darts landscape has changed. A new generation of players is rising and they're hungry for success. Wright needs to adapt to their aggressive playing styles and find ways to outsmart them. Experience could be his biggest weapon here. Here's the thing about Peter Wright. He's not just a player, he's a showman. He brings energy, charisma, and unpredictability to the sport. And that's why fans love him. Even when he's struggling, there's always a sense that he could pull off something magical. That's the X factor that makes him so special.
That is magnificent. Look at the emotion in Peter Wright.
So, can Peter Wright become world champion again? The answer is yes, but it won't be easy. He'll need to work harder than ever, overcome his doubts, and adapt to the challenges of a rapidly evolving sport. But if anyone can do it, it's snakebite. After all, he's proven time and time again that he's a fighter.
Unbelievable scenes at the Alexander.
At the end of the day, Peter Wright is more than just a darts player. He's an inspiration. His journey reminds us that success isn't always a straight line. There are ups and downs, but it's how you respond to those challenges that defines you. And that's why we're all rooting for him to make that comeback and reclaim his place at the top. Behind every great player is a strong support system, and for Peter Wright, that's his family. His wife Jo has been his rock, offering unwavering support through the highs and lows of his career. Their bond is a reminder that success in sports isn't just about individual talent, it's about the people who stand by you. Peter Wright's game has evolved significantly over the years. From his early days as a promising talent to his rise as a world champion, he's constantly adapted his style to stay competitive. But with the sport evolving faster than ever, Wright will need to continue innovating to keep up with the new generation.
Peter Wright led by 3-0, 2-0. It then went into overtime.
Mental resilience is what separates the good from the great in darts. Wright has shown time and time again that he can handle pressure, but maintaining that mental edge is easier said than done. As he works on his comeback, his ability to stay mentally strong will be just as important as his physical skills.
At the World Championship, an average touching nearly 106.
One thing that's never wavered is the support of Wright's fans. Whether he's winning or losing, the darts community has always had his back. That support can be a huge motivator, and it's something Wright will undoubtedly draw on as he fights to reclaim his place at the top.
Get him in Price by 6-3. It wasn't the performance that Price was looking for at all.
The road ahead won't be easy, but it's far from impossible. With major tournaments on the horizon, Wright has plenty of opportunities to prove he's still got what it takes. And if there's one thing we know about snakebite, it's that he thrives when the odds are against him. So, what do you think? Can Peter Wright become world champion again? Or is his time at the top over? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more darts content. Until next time, keep aiming for the bullseye. Subscribe for more darts stories, analysis, and updates.